spinning fragment of solar driftwood, which by chance or design, man has inherited out of the dark mystery of time and space.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves.
So let's go.
Okay.
Continue. Alright, so the aliens in Mexico.
Oh, nah, they have an agenda now. Because on the topic of conspiracy theories, supposedly this would be a fake alien invasion. And this is why the government is trying to get people comfortable with the idea of aliens, because supposedly they want to create a fake alien threat
To get us in line.
to New World Order. Yeah.
Get us to believe in God
Yeah.
again.
Nah, because I feel like when you think about it, if people was to believe in aliens, that throws the whole thing about religion out the window.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't if you...
Interpret the Bible in your way.
Exactly. See, me, I believe God was an alien from the get-go. So, at the end of the day, it's like, came here, created life, and
Yes.
it's like, I'm gonna watch them from up here now. Like,
Nah, it's a lot of stuff in the Bible that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
like it's a part in the Bible. I wish I had the verse. In fact, I'm not gonna talk about it because basically what I was gonna talk about is he get virgins. Like they sack the city. The Israelites sack the city, and they dilly dally everything up, and God get like 15 virgins. Like what he need with
From the
virgins.
Old Testament?
The Old Testament, yes.
So, you know, when Jesus came into the picture, it was supposed to replace the Old Testament. So all of these ideals and stuff like Christianity.
That don't make it not happen.
yeah, that's crazy
But-
because
Yeah.
how are you gonna replace it?
Yeah, I'm saying, but it's not
So before
it's not happening.
Jesus, the whole idea was that you needed to go to a priest. You needed to go to like someone, like how they go do confessionals in Catholicism. Like that was the point. Like so now Jesus
So they can tell
came.
you about before Jesus?
No,
No, she say, look.
in the time period before Jesus was born,
Mm-hmm.
they had these sacrifices or these things that they felt they had to do
Mm-hmm.
to get in contact with God. Like, I'm not going to say that these priests did not abuse it and say, give me 15 virgins. Like, maybe, I don't know, you know, but like, it's possible because at the end of the day, people are who are running everything.
Yeah.
But that's why he sent his son to replace that so that there was no more having to listen to these people and do these things without really knowing like what I want you to do.
You read about all that, but that don't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it was correct either.
Yeah, but still.
So that's the whole point. Like accounting Christianity to the Old Testament is ridiculous.
But it's the same God that worship in the New Testament.
Yeah.
It's the same exact God. It's just go by 3 different names: Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
Like so. I'm saying it's still the same God. So that same God that got the 15 virgins is the same God that sent Jesus. It's the same God that still is worshipped with Jesus.
My point is that maybe God didn't say bring me 15 virgins.
So we can pull it up.
No,
I mean,
do you know
but
what my point is?
but
Like, I'm a priest. I'm telling you, God told you to bring me 15 virgins. The person accounting this
I'm saying
is writing, the priest was told by God to bring me 15 virgins.
I understand exactly what you're talking about.
God specifically had 15 verses to himself. He had 15 verses to himself plus gold and other things to himself. That's what I'm saying. Why would he need 15 virgins? I'm not talking about the priests and all of them got their stuff and all that. I'm talking about him himself. You know?
So my thing is, right, the reason why I say I believe God was an alien because I don't know, like I listened to the story of the Anunnaki people and it started to make the Bible make sense to me, because I feel like the Bible is kind of a story, a storyteller book.
Mythology.
Yeah, that's how I looked at it. You know, because they speak of things about like unicorns. They speak about these. I'm not gonna say extraterrestrial beings, but like Samson had super strength and all that. So the story of the Anunnaki people is they came to Earth because their planet was dying of radiation, and they came here to mine the gold and take it back to their planet to throw in the atmosphere to block the radiation. Because if you look at NASA, everything, well, most of the stuff they send up into space, it has a gold wrapping or gold covering to block radiation. And once you listen to their story, it's like, dang, okay, cool, because I could connect this actually with stories in the Bible, because it's like it goes deeper, and the connections that you make between the two even will like Noah's Ark, where the people that was here in the beginning to mine the gold, they wasn't humans. They was whoever they brought back with them from their planet. But those people rebelled. And then God basically created this storm to wash them all out, wipe them all out. And then they said, we're going to create a lower, I can't explain it. But
I mean, I definitely get what you're saying. There's so many like little things that are like, okay, so how did this happen? Or like, how, like, right, like you say, Samson, like, how are you the strongest man and like you doing all this crazy stuff?
Yeah.
But I think it's possible, and I think it's really interesting because there's like a time, I really wish I could recall this. I need to read my Bible. So, basically, like everyone at some point was speaking the same language.
Yeah.
They built a staircase or something to reach the heavens.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, God like destroyed it and separated the
heaven
languages.
and earth. Oh, okay.
So now we're not all on the same page.
Yeah.
We can't like build up to heaven. And I think it's like an interesting thing because right now, like we have satellites and stuff. You know how far you'd have to build to heaven?
Yeah.
Like what if that's like just an analogy for something, like stay out the sky.
Yeah.
Because there's something up
like
there.
you're not supposed to leave here. Like stop trying to leave
Relax.
here.
Like enjoy yourselves.
Like you're not supposed to leave here.
Y'all niggas was doing too much. I had to separate you.
It's crazy.
Alright, so my next question to y'all. Who controls the opportunity of sex?
The woman.
Do you agree?
The woman. Because if we was to force them, then that would be considered rape.
That's sex to some men.
No. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy.
It is. So I think this is a thin line because I would almost say men, because men can force themselves on someone and then call it sex. You know what I mean? Rapists are walking around talking about, oh no, I had sex with her. And she's sitting there traumatized because it wasn't sex. Like, men control that. Like, men control the narrative. Now, girls that's fully dressed, or I'm sure there's a nun in the world that got raped. Like,
yes, people get all words. I'm saying the whole word.
Oh, yeah.
Word.
Oh,
And and if a woman, if a woman don't say yes, a guy cannot have sex.
No.
If a woman do not say yes, okay?
in the right
Yeah. Yes, people get all word, but in reality, if somebody want to sleep with you, you gotta have your permission, right?
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. So woman has all the power.
But that doesn't take away. I guess we're talking about consensual, or
Yes,
like
I'm talking about consensual.
the
I'm not
actual
talking.
thought of sex itself.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, but then what about the women that want to have sex, but the men are like, no?
it's rarely a man saying no.
But it's possible.
No.
It's possible.
I had said no. I had said no.
You gotta look really crazy for me to say no. You gotta look really crazy for me to say
Just
no.
your approach make me say no. But I'm saying like. That's what I'm saying. It's several guys like.
I'm just saying, there's some guys that.
And several times my cousin today said, I smashed that. I'm like, I wouldn't. Like, it's just be different takes. You feel me?
Okay, and you still controlling whether you do it and you do it. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
But like we alphas though, so it's different for us. You feel me? Most
I
guys
feel
not
like at the
alphas.
end of the day, I could just let you know that I'm interested.
Yeah.
But
you say
it's
no,
up to
no.
you to make that decision. Like,
Yes.
okay.
We still gotta wait for you to say yes.
Yeah. Some women, I feel like they want to see if they could get that attention from a man, so they could be like, nah, just to kill his confidence. Like,
I mean, I don't think any women are doing it just to kill someone's confidence. If they say no, then they're probably not interested.
I don't think so.
Or
Some women just say no because nah, he think he could get this that easily, like, you know.
yeah, and they value themselves in a way that you're not gonna just walk up and be charming and think you can just have sex with me.
But you giving it to the bum that live on the block that don't got no money.
Yeah. Okay, he said little drugs.
What?
He
Oh,
said little
what?
drugs. He said a little bit of drugs.
Nah, I'm just playing. That's not every woman,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
She's not from here, so she don't understand
Yeah.
that analogy. That's why she's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? So you
I
understand that.
understand what you're trying to say,
Yeah.
but it's still implying that if a woman is saying no to you, then but you be giving it to somebody else that's less than me.
Nah,
So I'm just saying, like,
nah.
I think it's
It be like that. I recently talked to a woman, you know, I was rude to her originally. I wrote her thing, congratulations, when she got a message saying she thinks she was on a date. So I wrote congratulations, you know. I was trying to be funny, but not funny like jealousy type funny. No, just be cute, you know. So I went to her message and I'm like, she wrote under my message on one day, and so I wrote back to her, and I'm like, yo, let me take you out, you know. After a long conversation though, but she was like, she out of town when she come back, you know. So like she's like, wait, but don't you got a girlfriend? I'm like, I'm single. Like, and I said we shouldn't talk about our exes. For me, I'm like, none of my business, none of your business, right? So next thing you know, she started liking the pictures of my ex.
yeah, because no, I would have thought the same thing. Like, you have your ex on your page.
I got a lot of girls on my page though.
Okay, so you just keep them all up there. Like, you must have some type of communication with all of them. Is how I would feel.
No.
So I can understand.
This is
why
my
you said that.
memories, and some night
Exactly.
and some like at least one or two of them I never sleep with. You feel me? So like it shouldn't be a problem.
It shouldn't be.
But it's understandable to not want to talk to someone who has a bunch of pictures of their exes just up on their page. Like,
So you would want that person to delete them pictures?
yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Would you delete yours?
Archive them. It's that deep. Go look in your fucking archives. But I'm not about to be dating you.
Flag on
showing
the play. Flag on the play. Technical foul. Like, dang, man. Like, those are memories, though. Like, those comments and stuff like that.
Can she have
Save in your archives.
Can your girl have exes on her page?
Sure. Sure.
Look at it.
They're not doing nothing.
I feel
It's
the
a
same way.
picture.
I
It's
feel the
not
same
doing nothing to me.
But my baby mother went to her ex funeral. You feel me? Like,
That's different.
you know.
It is?
Yes, that person is unalive on the earth. Yes.
So, since that person is unalive now,
then you can keep them up. That's a memory.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, no, what? They better be.
Like, the only way you can have them pictures up there if that person is dead. What? That's crazy.
You're right. That's acceptable. That's
Wow.
in my brain. Otherwise, you're sitting here reminiscing and shit. What?
Would you still be friends with Jax? So how can he not have pictures of his?
First of all, I feel like you shouldn't even be going that deep on my timeline. Like, anybody that go that deep.
It's recent. No, it's recent.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be recent.
Nah,
it's not.
It ain't recent on my.
I don't post a lot, so it's one of the most recent posts. So like, it's probably the. It's right. Once you go down like eight posts, it's like it's there.
Yeah, see, mine's not gonna be recent. And then it's like, if I'm posting my homegirl,
if it's that far behind, like if it's something I had to search for, then no.
Yeah.
But if it's in your first like 10 pictures,
Yeah.
are you crazy?
man, listen. I just seen girls go back to 2005. Like, what? Yo, you gotta go. You gotta go, because now you just a stalker. like, who got time to sit there and read all my posts?
Ain't nobody reading them all. A real crazy person might be reading them, but most of the time we just scrolling, just looking to see the progression, the whatever was going on.
A girl went all the way back and sent me a post and said, "You're a liar."
What's your longest relationship?
Like 5 years.
What's your longest relationship?
4 years.
Mine was like 10, but you know.
Oh, you was married and all that.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother story.
Anyways, that's a whole other story.
Shenanigans. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the next question. All right. Let me see. Okay. All right. Are women aware that some men don't have sex or never had sex?
I feel like
a ridiculous question.
I feel like y'all could tell when a man is a virgin, though. Like,
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like you could.
Would you mess with
could tell. No, I have never been like, oh man, I want a virgin. Like,
I want a virgin.
For what? No, I need you to know
so you can teach him from scratch.
I am not no fucking teacher.
How old was the person you lost your virginity to? And how old were you?
I was, I guess 17. They were 17 or maybe 18.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I was like 16 and she was like 19.
Yeah, I was about like 19.
How old was the person?
Yeah.
Wow.
How old was the person?
How old was the person? I don't even remember.
Okay.
I don't even remember. I was 16 when I first tried, and I think Shorty was like 15, and I was in it for like a good, I kid you not, it was like only like a minute, and then the power went off in the house. I was in Starlight City. Power went off. Wow, everything went black. I'm like, oh man, what happened? Got up, put on my clothes, trying to figure out what's going on. And somehow, it's only her half of the building who power went off. I said, Dad, that gotta be a sign. It gotta be. I left and it just never happened again.
Alright.
So the next time I tried, I was probably like 18, and Shorty had just had a newborn baby. But she already had a baby. She had 2 kids. And I just remember, she ain't had no walls. So I'm in there, and I'm not feeling nothing. But this girl is screaming her lungs out. And I'm like, I'm just thinking in my head, I don't know what this girl is screaming about, because I don't feel anything. Like,
what stories, man?
And she ended up waking up the kid. So I was like, thank God. Like, thank God. Put on my clothes and I skedaddled.
Women are aware that men don't have sex, but you know, y'all keep it alive.
What you mean keep it alive?
That men do have sex.
Yo.
Might be a little hard to remember that. No, but for real, there's like asexual people in the world. You
Some
know,
people just
like
like
but it's not about choice about all the time.
yeah, it's not like a thing.
It's
Like,
not by choice.
I had people ask me like, how you get a girl? Like, cause they see how I act, like, and I always tell them the same thing. You gotta know how to talk. Know how to talk.
you can't be weird. You can't. Don't be weird and be confident.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest thing.
So,
like,
you prefer red pill over blue pill?
yes. Not yeah. Yes.
What's red pill and blue pill?
Mutate.
Oh, you mean masculine over sex?
Yeah.
Got you. Heard you.
Okay, don't make it seem like I agree with Andrew Tate, but like, but the idea of someone being like a go-getter, someone who is, you know, an alpha, yeah, I would much rather that over a beta. I don't want to take care of a man. I don't want to tell him what to do. I don't want him to like be waiting on me.
Yeah.
But there's some men that want to be taken care of by women. Like, they need that. So, like, no, I need someone who is, like, doing something. Like, they take care of themselves. They do what they got to do. Like, yeah, let me be a part of that. Because at the end of the day, like, if it come down to it, I'm trying to be taken care of.
Wow. Okay.
Take care of how?
And however that is represented. Like, if eventually, like, I just want to, like, relax.
You want to sit home
work
and you just want to sit home and be.
Would you cheat?
Why.
Would you cheat? Would you cheat doing this?
It's a trophy, right?
No. For what?
So while you
If
at
this
work,
guy's taking care of me, I'm doing what I want to do for what? I got what I want right there.
Let me swing something past you, right? Because I'm on social media one day and I come past this post that had me dying. Dude is sitting there on the couch with a girl. She's like, "Can I check your phone?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "You got news in here?" He's like, "Nope." She's like, "You be talking to other girls?" He's like, "Nope. I don't talk to you." She's like, "Why are you so boring? I need toxic."
I love her.
Yo, she said, "I need toxic."
Yes. She's like, text it right now. She's got a big butt. Text it right now.
She's like, "She look better than me?" And he's like, "No." She looked at him like, "Yes, yes."
I have to send it to you.
I'm like, yo, I really feel like women feel this way because they don't like boring relationships. They don't like boring dudes.
So I feel like
That's why y'all check phones, because y'all look for trouble.
first of all, ain't nobody looking for trouble. Okay, but wouldn't you say like media pushes this idea though to like this is what's supposed to be normal? Like even if you don't start off as that person, I feel like if you keep listening to like, oh, fuck niggas, like oh, like all this stuff, like they're cheaters, they do this, you're gonna start thinking that.
Exactly.
And then you're gonna identify with the song on a different level, and then you're gonna like the song even more.
Yeah.
And now, this is what's happening now, I'm listening to music, this shit's really happening, like, it can make you like adapt to a persona.
Spinning fragment of solar driftwood, which by chance or design, man has inherited out of the dark mystery of time and space.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves.
I feel like, see, you talking about like, City Girls, Sexy Red. Sexy Red is one of the most ignorant rappers I've ever heard of in my life.
I love her so much.
Well, how? Why?
Because it's entertaining.
It's not. It's
poison. All of it's poison.
No.
All of it's poison.
No. She aware of it though.
No.
Except
but she's old enough to be aware. But when you got this going to the young girls that's not old enough to comprehend and they think this is cool.
Maybe you have a point.
Listen.
Go ahead. Come back after what I just said. Go ahead.
There's other artists out there. Okay, there's a vast amount of information. There are worse artists than Sexy Red out. Talk about worse things than she does. I've heard it, like all of it. And, you know, who's to say it's her fault to really be... She's not doing it alone. You know what I mean? Like,
go ahead, no, finish it. Listen.
It's a collective thing. But it's also the culture, because there's rap artists right now with the same idea. How you think niggas be ODing, be getting shot up over dumb shit?
Now, this is what I was about to say, because Meek Mill recently got on, whatever he got on, and said the labels pay us to push this poison out. They pay us more money to corrupt the young people.
Yeah.
You know? So when I see these artists coming out with these songs, even Cardi B like, I don't want to make this music no more. She's like, I just want to be a mother. Like,
yeah, she said, I don't cook, I don't clean. But like, she married.
She do cook, she do clean.
Married. She cook.
All this three-way stuff.
Personas, and if we could just like look at entertainment industry as entertainment. We watch movies, and now all of a sudden these niggas are real. Like, that's not really happening.
But honey, you're missing it, because at the end of the day, we are old enough to understand that, because we was taught right and wrong. But when you have these young 7, 6-year-old kids that's growing up listening to this music, their brain is being molded at that time.
You got companies
that's their parents' fault.
You got remember, rap set up the culture for society. So in the song, somebody be like, I got these blah blah blahsies on. People gonna go get the blahsies. You know, and like nobody never heard of it before, but they heard it on this song. So now they gonna go get it. But now, since they heard it on this song, it's everywhere now.
Yeah. You know what my music was as a kid? Barney, Zoom, kid songs. That's the stuff I grew up listening to. I couldn't listen to the radio. Like, what? I couldn't listen to none of that.
I grew up in the church, so I didn't get that option.
I grew up on Tony Braxton, Deborah Cox, people like that. You feel me?
Oh nah, your mom said old DMX albums.
no, I heard DMX, I heard Nas, but every day it was Tony Braxton, Deborah Cox, Donnie McClurkin, let me see what else. Hezekiah Walker. It was this on an everyday basis. Boys and Men.
Yeah.
You know, maybe some little bit of Jodeci. You know.
Yeah.
You know, but it was never crazy. It was never Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac was never played in my house every single day.
I think the craziest song my mom's let us listen to was, as a kid, it was I Believe I Can Fly, because we incorporated that into church.
Right. Yeah,
you're on camera, right?
We incorporated that into church. So yeah, I Believe I Can Fly. Let me just review that. The craziest song that I grew up listening to as a kid is probably R. Kelly. I Believe I Can Fly. I didn't start listening to like rap music until I was in like 5th grade, and I had to start off slow. So I started off listening to like 98 Degrees and NSYNC.
That's not rap music.
That's why I said I had to start off.
Oh, I'm trying to think. What was the first rap music I was introduced to? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was NWA.
Nah, for
like
me,
that was the first like. I was like, oh my god.
For me, it was probably Juicy. It was Juicy, and then the song that I could remember was Outkast. What is it? That's their first song. Everybody get to the back of the. Everybody get to the back.
Nas is I heard Nas and all that.
Yeah.
But like, if you wanna like go deeper, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and it's only because I remember it. I had a cousin that was living with us at the time, and it was always playing. So I remember her being there. I remember the song, so it was like resonates to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember because I think we were doing like prank calls. Something stupid. And I remember like doing like an NWA like verse or something, but I was like I was younger.
Yeah. But even NWA, that was positive. It wasn't totally negative. Like I'm not saying all these songs, but like
I mean,
it was a weirdness. It was a weirdness. It was really going on in that state.
I got you, but I feel like they wanted it to come off as in a positive way, but they still.
It was still gangster.
It was still. It was still inciting violence. You know,
it was angry. It
Was
was heartfelt.
Yeah. Wasn't it the first rap group right into the White House?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you gotta
I
get
would
some.
say maybe like the second one would be Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang, yeah. Wu-Tang, they got too many members though.
I love man.
I already know like 3 of them.
That's crazy. I probably know like 4.
I might know.
Probably 4. Yeah, probably 4. It's the
Vision, Ghostface,
Method Man.
Method Man, Redman.
Redman wasn't in.
Redman was not in it.
He wasn't in
He's
it.
not in it.
What?
No,
He's not in it.
Redman?
No, he wasn't in it.
He was just like a rapper.
He wasn't in it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's
Y'all just told me something new. That's crazy. I thought he was down with it.
there's Odie, Old Dirty
Old Dirty
Bastard.
Bastard.
Yeah, Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah, Old Dirty Bastard.
There's
Raekwon.
right.
That's it. Isn't it?
Nah,
No.
it's
Oh, it's
more.
mad of them
It's
though,
more.
right?
It's like 12 of them.
That's crazy.
We're not gonna be able to name all of them.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be able to name all of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the next question because we're going off topic a little bit. Alright. Does appearance matter?
Yes.
Appearance do matter. Because you don't want nobody that's... Like, people ask me all the time, like, I go outside to the laundry with a fresh outfit on. And my boy be like, yo, you the only person I know that'll throw on a fresh fit to go outside to the store, to the supermarket, to the laundromat. And it's like, yo, my mom's told me every time I go outside, I gotta look presentable. I never know who I'm gonna run into. I never know who I'm gonna see.
That's true.
That's so true.
That's true.
Never.
I be outside, I be seeing females, like, damn, like, I'm dressed like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do it though. It don't matter. Clothes don't matter. I do it in my work clothes. I got my non-slips on, and I talk. I did it earlier today before I came in.
Clothes are fine, but if you look like
But
crazy.
But people don't know what you do for a living. So they see me in my non-slips. I got black slacks on. I may have stains in it.
Yeah.
You know that because I gotta go dressed as.
Yeah.
You know, and then I don't want to change that afterwards because it take up like 15, 20 minutes of my time. You feel me? So I just come on and I just do all that when I get home.
Oh my God.
What happened?
I forgot to press record.
Don't tell me that, cousin.
I forgot to press record.
On the audio?
Yeah. We got the camera audio, but yeah.
So,
Jay, can you do me a favor? Can you just hit record on that right now? And make sure the numbers is right?
Yep.
Alright. Dang.
Damn. Well, you got 6 seconds from right now.
Yeah.
Alright. So I agree with parents mattering because like I be outside, I be seeing people and
Yeah.
like I be there. Sometimes I be like, damn, I got this on, like this is not gonna work. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I did it earlier today in the store. Lady just got to arguing with a dude because the dude was looking at her phone while she was on the phone. Like literally, he was over her shoulder like this.
Yeah.
Looking at her phone. And she like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
You know? And like, he was close to me too because he was like in between us.
Yeah.
I was in front of her. He was right there. So he like behind me,
Yeah.
looking at her phone like this.
That's
And
crazy.
like, and she just flips out. Like, so once she finished doing that, I'm like, yeah, it's such a like, the media company. Like,
Yo.
do podcasting. Like, yeah, no. Like, you know,
That's
yeah, what's your name? Like, then I breathe.
Yeah.
For me, so you know, sometimes it work, but sometimes like, yeah, it's not gonna work. You know?
I mean, just imagine if you got a crush on somebody, you run into them outside, it's like, dang.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Tragic.
This is tragic, right?
Tragic to look back.
It's like, dang, the one day where I see this person, the one day I see this girl,
that always
like,
that happens though. That always happens.
Exactly. This is why I'm
Always.
always taught to look my best when I step outside.
That always happens.
Look my best when I look outside.
That was younger. That happens to me all the time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like as a guy though, like you see these rich people, they got like, blue jeans or white tee on, and may have some dirty sneakers on. Would you give them a chance?
What do they look like?
Wow, they look like Mark Zuckerberg. They look like Elon Musk and shit like that.
No, I think Elon Musk looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So yeah, if he came up trying to talk to me, I'm like, give him a chance. But not Mark. Look like.
Yo, nah, they had a South Park episode with this dude, the one you just, the Amazon dude, and his head was mad big, the veins popping out.
Bezos.
And yeah, and he was just controlling everything.
Oh my goodness.
And basically, the South Park people, life got better when they started Amazon Prime.
Oh my
And if they couldn't afford Amazon Prime no more, they started having breakdowns. And Bezos was like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, it's crazy.
He was on his yacht and he made like $40 billion.
It's crazy.
Like just sitting on his yacht on vacation.
See, that's
One
the
day.
life I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live that.
His
That's crazy.
his fiance son, he like, I guess he like 20 son or whatever. He was doing dives off the yacht in the water and all that. Like he living his best life right now.
Right.
Like,
That's crazy.
That's really cool.
I would want to live that life, but like I would want to do it in a way where I keep all the resources. Like for me, like yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to make my friends richer. You know, buying oil, buying property for them, you know, cause it's cheaper or whatever, or I could hustle them out of it. You know, I would want to own everything that I got, like even the food, like my own farm, such.
Oh yeah, I think it would be beneficial to have my own farm. I don't want to work at it or have to do anything with it, but yeah, it would be a good thing to have.
Workers. I'm gonna definitely have workers. Like I'm not doing all that myself.
Have you ever heard of Tencent?
What's that?
I think it's called Tencent. It's a Chinese company that owns everything.
Oh no, I heard about them. Yeah,
everything.
I heard about them. They the Chinese version of BlackRock, you know, Vanguard.
Everything.
Oh wow, that took them out.
To the point where it was an NBA owner that got on TV, said something about China, and he had to go on TV and take it back before they pulled their money.
Oh wow.
That's how much control they had over the NBA. Like,
That's crazy.
They have movie companies, everything. They have control over it. They have a little bit of money in everything.
There's only like a couple of corporations that really own everything, right? There's like 5.
Yeah, you got BlackRock, you got Vanguard, you got the one you just named. You got Cisco, but Cisco get theirs from what is it called? Yeah, I was trying to think of it before I said something. But yeah, it's another one. But that's where they get their food from, and Cisco get their food to McDonald's, Wendy's, schools.
Yeah.
Every company I ever worked for, like I work for Restaurant Associates.
Yeah.
And every company I ever worked for, like going to the banks and all that, it's always Cisco. From the tissue to everything.
Yeah,
Cisco.
that's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
Like how you buy food from the company that give you the soap.
Yeah, right.
You get your food from the same company that give you the soap. Like
but
That's
those
crazy.
places, they have factories everywhere, so
yeah, they like even farms, like they getting run out, you know, that for their land. And like
That's
they can't hardly make money now. That's why most farms close anyway.
yeah.
That's like money though from like what the founding, like these are probably like founding while they're
Yeah, it's definitely generational wealth.
yeah.
In a lot of places.
Cause that's crazy.
Like, a lot of generational wealth. You know? A lot of people kept their culture. They know everything in their history. Like we know our history because our aunt make a book, and got somebody born right now. Next year be in that book. You know, so it's always up to date. So that's how we know our history, all the way back to slavery. You know, or if we don't know what happened before slavery.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to the next topic.
Okay.
Alright, how y'all feel about interracial relationships? And,
I don't like it.
And interracial porn.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
What you think?
I mean, porn is cool, but I don't know. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I got this question from a girl named Nasty Natalie, and Like she be on TikTok and shit like that.
Mhm.
But like cause she do interracial scenes on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So her question was something similar, and like but she was just like ranting like to the camera, and like it wasn't to get answers. But
Yeah.
I want an answer to it though. Like, is it a problem? Like, can you
Problem for me.
Can you be in a situation? How you have been in a relationship?
I most likely wouldn't be in an interracial relationship just because I don't like.
You grew up in the South.
Yeah, I'm not taking my chance with your family being racist,
Yeah.
because it happens all the time. I will see it happen. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that. I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. And other races be racist too against black people. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a universal thing or something.
Yeah.
So I would probably stay within my race.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have a problem with it.
You
Like,
watching it on porn?
I don't watch it. Like, I'm not going to, but I do know people that would purposely watch it.
Yeah.
You know, like they get something out of it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Nah, I totally agree. I don't like it either.
Flag on the play.
Shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
Shenanigans. Technical foul.
Oh
I just
yeah.
don't like it.
Nah, I don't like it either. But like, I just think like black people should just get together and just unite. Like,
I mean, not to sound like that though, because I just feel like you got all these other races that's taught to stick together, right? And when it comes to black people, I feel like we're the only ones that's taught to mix with everybody. You see a Spanish person,
but
you know.
But they gotta look at it. They mixing.
Mix.
They mixing.
We are, because when you look at Hollywood, when you look at TV, music, and media, we're with everybody.
But yeah, but
We're
like,
with Indian, we're with Puerto Rican, we're with... Look at Will Smith. When was the last time you seen Will Smith in a movie with a black girl? Besides Gabrielle Union.
Nah, Gabrielle Union. What about the movie what's the movie Pursuit of Happiness?
She was still white bird. So I don't know, like, was he black or was he Spanish?
Yeah, that's black.
She's black?
Yeah. She had remember the story I told you?
Them two ain't kids, they ain't have no romantic scene, no nothing. So I just feel like she was just there. You know? But I just feel like they're trying to push a certain narrative. Like food. We're the only ones taught to eat everybody food. They got Chinese restaurants in the hood, they got Spanish restaurants in the hood.
But would you want to name a restaurant black people food?
But how many soul food restaurants?
Right, it's not the same thing.
It's not. But the funny thing is, like, for example, it's a soul food restaurant in Harlem.
Yeah.
It's called what is it called?
Mama something.
No, it's seafood.
Sylvia's?
Nah, seafood something. That I eat from it all the time. Now I can't think of his name. Like, I forget. I'm gonna change the topic.
But
Set it up.
I feel like when you go to places like Flatbush, you'll see more Caribbean restaurants because that's what's over there. You go to Flatbush, how many Chinese restaurants you seen out there? Not a lot. Not as much as you see out here in the hood. You see in a Chinese restaurant as much as you see a liquor store.
But yeah, you got them.
What if those Chinese people also live over here? What then?
That too.
So my thing is, they could live over here, but what are they doing with their money that they get from us? They're sending it back home.
And spending it on their own people. Spending it with their own people.
What do you mean that they get from us?
Now look, like for example, right? They live here, right?
Okay.
Alright, they own a business here, right?
Okay.
But all their food come from people that come from China. So their food will have Chinese writing on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel me? They're not going to the supermarket down the block and eating the same food.
So?
They also get tax breaks to come here and open up a restaurant. Like, so.
This is getting a little crazy here, but.
You could.
So what if they?
I'm saying the money circulates in their own community. It don't leave their community.
How many times you see an Indian person?
But you know how many companies outsource and pay these foreign workers, sweatshops, all that. They're doing the same exact thing.
They're still coming from one place.
No.
Yeah. They're still coming from one place.
Like, for example, You think somebody that owns a Chinese restaurant is gonna walk into Best Stop First Row and order macaroni and cheese, barbecue chicken, and some collard greens?
I'm saying it's
Like,
a slim
think
chance
about
that they might.
Come on,
But
be real.
because they don't eat it, that's not their fault.
No, I'm just saying the money circulates in their own community.
But my thing is the food that they serve us, they don't even eat it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They don't eat it. They eat a lot of steamed food, a lot of vegetables and all that.
Yeah, but it's not.
If you work,
food habits
you
is
work at
nothing.
a you work at a restaurant, you're not cooking that food at home.
Sometimes, yes.
So I understand what you're saying.
'Cause I'm not making pancakes
But-
at home. I'm not cooking
Why
certain
not?
meals that I make it because I just don't. But like I'll do that at work. Like that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean it's a scheme. Like
Yeah, but like that's nothing though.
I just feel like
I thought you talking about pasta, like it's like crazy lobster. So,
But I'm just saying, like, yeah, if I want to, but I'm not making that every day. It doesn't mean that it's like that's just the way it is.
I feel like how many times we see the Indian come from India, and you see them in the corner store the next day. It's like like I just got here in this country. Like they got a job, because they family built the corner store and say, hey, you run this one. I'm gonna open up another one over there. Like it's like we don't have those same opportunities.
yeah. But
black
that's the culture. Like you can't blame people for their culture. I'm talking about money circulating. That's something you can be like, okay, we can look at. Like the money don't leave the community. That's why I brought up. But as showing nepotism, like who won't show nepotism?
Yeah.
For me, if I was rich, I show a lot of nepotism.
yeah.
Definitely. But my thing is, and we as black people, we don't have opportunities like that because we are not taught like that. Because at the end of the day, the videos that they show us is meant to keep us separated. It's not meant to unify us.
I know a lot of Africans be like, yeah, they show us a video when we landed, like, so it's not to mess around with y'all, don't go to the projects and
Crazy.
stuff like that. But yeah, so I know it was a myth until somebody actually, African actually told me that, like, yo,
That's
that's such a, you feel me? He could have been playing on my conspiracy, my conspiracy habits, like.
I mean, that's
But
weird.
why would
Now I want to know if you was showing a video, where did you see it at? Who was going around showing these videos? Do they show it to you on the plane before you land?
Right.
Take you to the room? Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, but yeah.
What about red pill?
Like, how do y'all feel about it? Red pill, blue pill?
I don't know. It depends on the topic. It depends on the conversation because at the end of the day, I feel like there are some things that men take too far, and there are things that women take too far. And as a man, blue pill, we gotta stop being out here giving women all this control. Like it's crazy.
Nice.
Like when Shorty came walking out on the stage with the two dudes as a dog. I think Sexy Red did it, right? I'm like this.
So you back to her?
You said you love that?
Yes.
At this point, I feel like you just trolling. Like, that's crazy. Would you date somebody like that?
That wanted to be on a leash?
Yes. Crawling on the floor. You couldn't even look me in the eye and say that. You looked down.
You like BDSM?
I'm not gonna say that I like it, but I feel like that would be fun.
I'm talking about
I
an
get to walk
everyday
you
man.
like a dog.
We're not talking about
You
sexual
see her face? You
fetishes
see her
that.
face?
Yes, I understand. I see her eyes.
You see her face?
Yes.
So, every now and then, if he wants to do that, then okay.
Okay.
But a man does that in public. You taking him out in public with you after that?
No.
Exactly. Like, nah. I
Like
can't.
my boyfriend, he was on a leash at the
Yeah,
video.
that would be.
Yeah,
Well,
my
that's like a private.
my man is the one who Sexy Red had on the leash. I'm just gonna laugh.
Yeah.
Can the man walk you like the dog?
No.
You can't put a teddy around your neck?
I don't know.
Not even in the bedroom?
I mean, yes.
Alright.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you being walked like a dog?
No, but I definitely chain the girl up though.
You're not gonna be a dog?
No, I'm not gonna be a dog. Never. Ever.
No, the chains and the whips and all the other stuff sound like fun.
No.
But not for you.
Nah. I know, I'm not broken like no dog, but like, nah, I'm not whipping me either, but yeah, but I'll be the one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be the one whipping and all that.
Yeah. I can't think of the word, but.
There's certain days I like though, like you feel me? So, like I like fetishes, there's nothing wrong with a fetish, you know?
I don't know. I don't have many, so at the end of the day.
You're playing Jane?
I'm not gonna say I'm playing, but at the end of the day, I'm not that type of person that's gonna be like, oh, look at her feet. Like, oh man.
No, there's a lot of
she gets
people
her
out
feet
there.
mad sexy. I'm not gonna do that. You know? I'm not gonna sit here and try to suck on toes. Like, I'm not. I don't have them type of fetishes.
So, like, would you date a single mother?
So my thing is, I have. Would I do it again? Man, listen. It's gonna take a lot for me to take that girl serious. Because at the end of the day, I was with the last one for 4 years. And
Your longest relationship.
yeah. And at the end of the day, when you see people start to change, it's like, dang, like, I'm glad I found out now instead of later, because he probably still kept pretending.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
If you had a kid, would you feel like God stay away from you because you got your kid?
Yeah, I mean.
or do it depend on if the baby father's doing his thing, or if your man is doing his thing.
For me, guys with kids turns me off. So I wouldn't be surprised if I had a kid and someone was like, ooh, like, no, that's not
See, my thing is with women with kids, they use their kids as an excuse all the time. Oh, I can't come see you, I got my kids. It's like, that. Okay, cool. It's 2 o'clock in the morning though, like, what they still doing up? Yeah,
They're
won't go to-
asleep. What do you expect her to do?
Well, no. So I had a girl before, right? And she used to hit me up like 7 o'clock. Yo, can I see you tonight? Yeah, sure. I ain't doing nothing. Come through. Alright, cool. Okay. 11 o'clock. Okay. See, I'll be hitting me up soon. 11 o'clock. Okay. 1 o'clock. Okay. Maybe she on her way. Maybe she just didn't tell me. 2 o'clock. Yo, you still coming?
All the way to 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you still coming? Yes, I'm trying to put my kids to sleep. What? What is your kids doing up right now? Like, so now that turns into a no-show because she never comes. A couple days later, she hit me up. Look, I'm sorry about the other night. Can we try again tonight? Alright, sure.
Alright,
Same pattern. I'm looking at my watch, twirling my fingers. Yo, you coming? Yes, I'm about to get in the cab now. Alright, cool. Clean up and make this bed and all that. 2:30, 3 o'clock. Yo, what happened? Nothing, no response.
Oh my god.
So she hit me up next morning. Alright, look, so I went to the store to get the money out the ATM to get in the cab, and I saw my baby father in the store. And I was like, what you doing out here? You live in Philly. He was like, I came to see my kids. And she was like, I wasn't just gonna leave him alone by himself with my kids, because I probably would have came back and my kids wouldn't have been there no more. So you couldn't tell me that? Like,
Oh my goodness.
Did you try again for a third time?
no.
Okay, good.
No.
'Cause I was gonna say.
So now, months and months later, she hits me up, and this is when I move into my new apartment here.
Okay.
She hits me up, she comes through. First thing she says to me, I'm finally free. I'm like, I knew you had something going on, but at the end of the day, you should have just been honest. Like,
Well, why was she? She probably was never single. She probably always had a man and was trying to trick on one.
But this is why I don't like messing with women with kids now. Cause once I see you using your kids as an excuse, but you got time to do everything else that you want to do, it's like, alright, cool. So she just don't want to see me. Like, I'm just gonna fall back from that.
Okay, you basically said some instances, talking about it earlier, but like, do a man always gotta lead?
I would prefer that. I know that there's men in the world that don't do that exist. But I would prefer like a man lead. Now what that looks like specifically, I don't know.
Yeah. So you wouldn't want him to like ask you for your opinion for anything?
No, me ask my opinion.
Nah, like say he wanna buy a house. You don't wanna be like,
Okay.
babe, what you think about this house? You just wanna be like, babe, I bought a house.
No, that's obnoxious. I want you to say, hey, I want to buy a house and this is what I've been looking at.
So you don't. So it's all points when you don't want to lead. You want to.
No, that is leading. If you come to me telling me that you wanted to move into a house.
Yeah, I just said that. He just bought your house. He said
no, not just bought it, like without consulting me, without giving my opinion. Leading is not just like a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing whatever I want and you just coming along.
Yes.
Cause
Like, ask me how I feel about
right.
So you do want him to come to you. So
yes, but that's leading.
Yeah. So you don't think both of them is leading?
I feel like there's a difference between leading and taking the lead. Because you just might be the one that spark up the conversation. And then I take the lead after that. You know? So
Right.
it's like, alright, you tell me you want this, so
Well, yeah.
let me go over here and try to see if I can make this happen.
Right.
So
Yeah. So like for me, it's simple. I don't ask females for no opinion.
Mhm.
We going to this restaurant. We gonna go to this place. We gonna eat out at this place.
I mean, see, that's different though. That's a date that you have a man, so you're supposed to plan the date.
Mhm.
But it's up to you to ask her what she's into, what she likes.
Right.
And then plan it around that.
Of course. Of course, but but I don't be like, do you want to go here?
Yeah, I can't take you to a seafood restaurant and you allergic to seafood now.
Yeah.
Like, so,
Yeah, that would
you
be
know?
crazy. Yeah, no. I mean, there's a difference between saying, oh, do you want to go on a date with me? Yeah. Okay, where you want to go? That's not leading.
That's not leading.
Yeah,
But you're saying, do you want to go on a date with me? Yeah. Okay, well, I thought this would be cool. You know, like,
You gonna play some pool?
right.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Boom.
Mm.
That's like taking a lead. But I had this guy one time say like I'm not like he picked the restaurant, sent me the restaurant, was like pick food out, like we're doing this. Comes down to the date. This nigga's talking about I forgot my wallet.
Oh.
Can you
Wow, that's crazy.
Can I Venmo you like
Wow.
after something?
And the crazy thing is you can Venmo me right now.
I was like, fuck no, nigga. I said, are you trying to scam me? He got so mad. I was like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but
Yeah.
I
Cause you
never
can
talk to him again.
You can Venmo me, you can cash at me without a wallet. Like,
Definitely.
I was like so mad. He was so cute too. I was like,
That's why you got
oh.
You got brainwashed.
It's always
football
them.
player.
He was light skinned?
No, he was dark skinned.
You probably had a Jerry Curl son.
I don't have nothing towards light skinned people, y'all. I was just asking a question.
No, he was yeah, no. I was so blowed. I was like, what the fuck? I came out here for no reason.
Did you end up paying?
Fuck no, we had no date. We just sat inside Wendy's and talked. Cause you got me fucked up. I'm not paying for shit.
That's crazy.
You made me go to these places. Like
Yeah.
didn't ask my input at all, and now you're talking about you don't have your wallet.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Hey, but you was trying to say?
Football player.
Oh yeah, I mean that was
Light-skinned.
terrible. He wasn't light. I don't think I've had a bad date with a light skinned guy. I mean, I don't really have bad dates. Like, that was the worst thing that's, like, happened. Like, anything else has always been smooth. Like, things go well, you know, like, dinner, you know, something cool, arcade or something, bowling.
Yeah.
Like, they'd be fun.
So, simple things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your most craziest day, cousin?
Oh, my most craziest date? I don't know, man. I had a lot. Like,
Did you ever have one where you was like, God, I want to cancel this date right now. Like, I need someone to text me and be like, come get me. Like, I need to get out of here.
Okay. I've had girls show up to my house and looking nothing like the picture.
I mean, this.
It's crazy. I had this one time. This girl showed up to my house. You know, I'm looking at the picture like, alright, this look alright. You know, like, yeah, come through. When I tell you this girl was about 350, 400 pounds, shoes leaning back, it was just crazy. I'm walking down the block, I'm like, yo, I don't see you. She's like, I'm right here. I was like, I don't see you. She's like, I'm right here. And I'm looking past the big girl because I'm like, that can't be her.
Oh my
So
God.
when she put her hand up, I'm right here.
So you've seen full body pictures or you only seen face pictures?
Full body pictures. But I should've
Looked
realized.
harder.
No, I should've realized because at the time I was trying to make a website. And I was like, I'm over here doing some stuff with Photoshop for my website. So she's like, oh, I love Photoshop.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't put two and two together until I see her in person. I was like, yo, she took in the width of the pictures.
Was it obvious to you after?
Yes, because everything in the background, I'm like, what is this stuff in the background? It all looks smushed.
Oh my goodness.
So she basically took the width of the picture and brought it in to make herself look smaller. It's crazy.
You're crazy for not noticing the squiggles. The squiggles in the background.
Oh, so my brother who I was living with at the time, he was like, yo, what you was doing with that fat girl in here just now? I said, nah, look at the pictures he showed me. He looked at the pictures, he said, nah, this girl look alright, but that's not who just left it. You know? It's funny. Oh man. He said that's not who just left
You got
it.
us beat, yo. You got us beat. Oh man.
Nah, I got more. That's the crazy thing is like, I got stories.
Oh man.
This is ridiculous.
My boy went on he was like, yo, Rome, I'm about to go meet this girl. She taking me on a date. I said, word? He's like, yeah, she taking me to, I think he said Red Lobster or something like that. So I was like, yo, that's what's up. He showed me her picture. This is all the time we was using BLK at the time. We was all on it, and we was checking each other's phones to make sure we wasn't recycling the same girls. So, showed me her picture. I was like, alright, it's cool. So he goes to Red Lobster. He was like, yo, he called me from the bathroom, like, yo, show you look like a straight man. Like, he was like, yo, she got a big back and little boobs. He's like, she told me she had a reduction. But he's like, nah, she looked like she got a big man chest with fake boobs. So he was like, yo, he said, I just ordered, he said, you know what I did wrong? I was like, what? He's like, I ordered the steak. I ordered the steak and shrimp. and a tequila shot. He said, I'm about to take this and slip right out the door. And he called me when he made it out the door safe. He was like, yo, I left her right at the bar. I was like, oh, man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
I linked up with this girl. I took her to this bar. She got wasted. So we not be on my way to the house. And we take the train, right?
Yeah.
You know, so we get to the train. Like, she pees in the train.
Wow.
Like, she pees on the platform.
Wow.
She pees on the train. Then we get out. Like, I missed my stop because of her. Because she twisted. You know, like, I couldn't leave her. 'Cause I actually know the girl for mad long.
Yeah.
Like, So I can't leave her. So I'm like, damn. So I call a cab once I got off the train and took the cab to the house.
Yeah.
Right? Then touch her, let her wake up. Next day, now she woke now. Now she like, let's have sex. I'm like, nah. She took a shower and all that. She was very clean. Took a shower and all that. But like, she's like, let's have sex. I'm like, nah. I remember what you did last night.
That's crazy. Nah, I probably still would have hit it though. Cause I gotta get my money's worth at this point.
See, sober.
I'm sorry, like, yo, I done took you out on a date. I done took you out to eat. I done got you drunk. I need.
How much money is worth it?
I need reparations. I need reparations.
Yeah, you need barriers, cousin. You need barriers and
I need.
Yeah.
flag on play.
Flag on play.
Can't use my technical file.
Yes, I can, cause you're tweaking.
I need my money.
It's okay to say no.
So
It's okay to say
I'm
no.
just saying no.
It's okay to say no.
She could have slept.
So
she could
are
have slept
you
it off.
always?
Just sleep it off.
Are you only taking women on dates in the idea that you're gonna sleep with them after?
I mean, that's the goal.
Would you, if you knew for a fact I'm not sleeping with this girl after this date, are you taking her on the date? Are you gonna continue to pursue her?
It depends. Because at the end of the day, if I could imagine a future with that person, then it's like, yeah, you know. Because I feel like you always gotta be able to see the bigger person with somebody. Like if I meet you, I'm looking to see if there's a bigger picture.
How
If
much
I don't-
money's wasted money?
Huh?
I said, how much money's wasted money? How much until your money's worth is hitting
150. 150 is wasted money. Because if I even meet you and you don't look up to the standards up to par, I'm crossing most of the stuff I had on the list off. We just go to the bar and I'm gonna take some shots to see if you look better after. Like, I don't know.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
Oh man, you're crazy.
I'm just saying. But what about you, cousin?
Yeah.
Like,
I tell you my story.
oh,
I really got that many. Like,
nah,
I
I
don't go on
got a
dates
lot.
that much.
I got a lot. I went, man.
Oh, matter of fact, your birthday. I know after your birthday, y'all rented out that club that time, and homegirl was there. They when I took my virginity.
Oh,
Yeah, you do that. You rented out that place. The homegirl took my virginity came, and like it was another girl there, and like I think the girl wanted to leave with me, and she do a fit. That's my man. I took his virginity.
I would have been like, yo.
You was there. You was there. You do the party.
Yeah, I know, but I was probably twisted though. That's
crazy.
I remember them coming through because ain't nobody else come through. They was like one of the only ones.
Who'd you go with?
Nobody.
It was just us. It was family, and then it was them.
Yeah. I tell you, the homegirl left for her family. I was not leaving with that thing because what she did. So I left by myself. I went back home to the girl I was with.
There's three different girls in this story.
Yeah, the girl I was with is home. She chilling. It's just I was at a party that he do. He rented out like a nightclub or something.
And
like
the girl that
My
took
dude,
your virginity.
yeah, was there.
And then who's the other girl?
Some girl showed up.
I would say my craziest time when actually meeting somebody is when I went to this girl house. You know, she might let me hit it and all that. I fell asleep there, took a nap, and woke up, and her son is looking me in the face. Like, good morning. Like, good morning. Hey, where your mom's at? Well, she went to work. What?
You know what he said?
This girl left me in the house with her 9-year-old kid.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
like-
he's kind of older. But that's crazy. He was in there staring at you.
That imagine how you thought he did that.
Right.
Yeah, that's how she did that. How you thought she
Crazy.
did that? It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Oh man.
He's
But like, remember the chat line?
Of course I remember.
So
Brooklyn Raven.
yeah, back in the day, it was to be a phone chat line. So it was a phone number you just call, and you talk to people that's in your neighborhood.
It was one that started with a Z.
I don't know. It was so many years ago. Like this, like early 2000s, 90s.
Okay.
So like, So he called up. He set something up and all that with these girls. We go to see.
Oh, that was Harlem.
Yeah, we go to see them, right? And one of them name was Storm. I remember that. Her name was Storm.
Yeah.
And like, we go to the crib. They leave us outside. So we like, yo, we out. So after we leave, they like, no, come back. We see you, come. Right? So they was watching us. We go in the crib. You know, we go in the building.
In the hallway.
And the girls are twisted. The girls are twisted.
They wasn't that bad.
Nah, they was bad. They was bad.
They wasn't that bad. They was just a little big boned.
No, it was a fat. It wasn't attractive. It wasn't attractive. Like they had nice bodies, but he would refuse to look at them. He stayed like this the whole time.
I was in my shy moment.
Yeah.
And Shorty got mad. She's like, you won't even look at my sister? So like,
The girl was with. Like, I had fun though. He didn't have no fun, but I had fun. I was ignorant back then, so ugly girls didn't matter.
It's crazy.
Don't cancel me.
Yo.
Oh man, I've always kind of been about some looks. Like
I feel like everybody had their own preference though.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I can have it all. So
the same challenge.
why people are out here settling for what? Like
Yo, and that's the thing. Like I feel like look, me and you, we don't got kids, right? So we say I have to settle for somebody who has kids.
Definitely not.
Like, I'm just saying,
What if the person involved in the kid's life but don't have custody of the kids?
I just don't like the idea of like having to interact with like a child.
Spinning fragment of solar driftwood, which by chance or design man has inherited out of the dark mystery of time and space.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves